Hey everyone, Kat here. This is the second part of my playthrough of the Indigo disc. I will be playing through to the end on this one and reading the dialogue and giving my thoughts on the story as I go. So thanks for joining. Here we go. I am picking up from the second Elite Four trial. I did Crispin first and next Lacey, so I'm on to Amorous. After spending way too long trying to figure out how BBQs work because I read the dialogue and then skipped the explanation box. I definitely won't do that again. You're Juliana, right? One of the challengers? Yep, that's me. Yep, hand over the BP. Gotcha. That Magnemite's staring into my soul. Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. Here she comes, our very own Amorous.
Juliana, yes. As you see, I'm present and ready for your trial. A change of location is required. Come.
Very down to business.
The decision to allow you to take on the League was irregular, an exception among exceptions. I was against it, as you know, but the Academy allowed it, and their ruling is absolute. Therefore, I will carry out my duty as a member of the Elite Four as flawlessly as I always do. The Elite Trial I devised starts here. I call my challenge the Flying Time Trial. You will need to fly around the skies of the terrarium while riding a Pokémon. Reach the goal within the prescribed time and you will pass the trial. Fly through the Magnemite rings, and extra time will be added to the countdown. I recommend you go through as many rings as possible as you fly towards the goal. Can you verify that you are ready and willing to take on my Flying Time Trial? I'm ready. Understood. I assume you have a Pokémon to ride on? Please bring it out of its ball.
Crydon's like, what? I do gliding. I don't do flying. Unless I do.
Ah, good. With some effort, this Pokemon should be capable of flight.
I don't know how she... It's not in its battle form where you can see the wings.
Your name is Agius, yes? This is for you to eat.
It's funny how unlike... It's a fun personality contrast, because Penny freaks out when she sees this thing she hasn't seen before, and Amorous is just, I've never seen this thing before. I have no clue what it is, but I'll just accept that.
Which Agius just consumed as a supplement that enhances a Pokemon's flight abilities. I prepared it using leaves of a mysterious plant that was found growing in the terrarium.
I wonder if that's a hint for later.
Your Agius will be able to soar through the skies as it pleases, but only for the duration of the trial.
I just skipped the instructions. I'm sure I'll be fine. So yeah, really hoping there's some flexibility here. Kind of like Grusha's challenge. No. Up. Up, Bike Lizard. Okay, it's not too bad. Up. Okay, whoa. It's very sensitive. It's sensitive in... Oops. There's a big reaction, but it's not immediate. Oh gosh, they're all above me. Right? Yep, okay, I've like missed every single one there. Oh gosh. I'm not even sure where I'm going at this point. Yep, I'm disoriented. Man. Yeah, this might be a few tries. Quick dive bomb it. Did I make it? Oh! I did it! I'm telling you, Leon is way too relatable to me. I will literally get lost going in a circle. I've done it in Mario Kart.
An impressive display of punctuality.
Thank you. Coming in just before technically not late is what I do.
I must admit it was satisfying to watch you fly.
Now she's a liar.
Congratulations, you've cleared my elite trial.
The straight face with like the happy little hand claps. A lot of fun.
Now, a change of location is required once again. Come.
Confession, I did heal my guys in between these two things. A couple of my failures.
You've earned the right to face me. Do you wish to begin?
Juliana nods.
Are you ready? Understood. Let's battle. Is the gist of what she said. Position assumed. There is one thing I wanted to ask you.
Please don't ask about Kieran.
Yep. It concerns Kieran. What is he to you, Juliana?
I can't really call him my pal or my rival. It's not really healthy relationship either way.
So you are uncertain, I see. For my part, Kieran is the younger brother of my dear friend Carmine. Something in him has changed. He is not his usual self. I find this deeply concerning. If possible, I want to be the one to help him. That being the case, I cannot afford to lose. Our battle starts now.
What's interesting about her as a character is that she really wants to have this control over everything. Because let's face it, there's not... She personally cannot save Kieran. He's gotta deal with stuff on his own. As much as she wants to be able to fix everything for him. Which is pretty relatable. I know this will not be super effective because it's a dang bird, but I did not bring electric types with me. Why does everyone have a Rocky helmet here? Does that have sturdy? No, it doesn't.
An unfavorable type matchup. You caught me off guard.
Now my glasses have fogged up. Oh my gosh, I think it's the first time... Oh, it has a focus sash. It's the first time I've seen an anime character acknowledge that. Like when the glasses are fogging up as dramatic effect. Ah, very nice. Okay, I like the fact that she uses strategy. It makes sense for a character like her. Let's keep going with what we were doing. See, if it came out in that form, you could see her going, ah, yes, obviously it flies. I got a water steel type to counter the ground types I might bring. Now, hoping this isn't going too off topic or anything, but what I find really interesting, I think Kieran, in a lot of ways, you could compare to Volo. I was replaying Legends Arceus recently to work on my other video series. And Volo kind of has a similar thing going on with Kieran in that he's really, really obsessed with meeting and confronting, really, the one Pokemon he's obsessed with, which is, of course, Arceus. Kind of the same way that Kieran is obsessed with Ogerpon. But you kind of see why... You see why Arceus doesn't like Volo. You see Volo doing actual harm prior to... Ah, dang it. He was faster than me. Or does Aerial Ace. Doesn't matter. But yeah, you see Volo being kind of a lousy person before you actually see the whole confrontation where Arceus basically rejects him. And that's what I think the big difference with Kieran is, where he doesn't land as a villainous character the way Volo does. Because usually in Pokemon World, having an obsession with one particular Pokemon is sort of an admirable trait, really. I don't have anything that's great here. Check out Koraidon. Both these guys have a resistance to fighting. Now, what am I supposed to do? I have to think. I don't like it. Oh. As long as it doesn't matter, let's punch the bug. Punch buggy. No punchbacks. And let's use Earth Power on the guy that it'll actually matter for. And she is going to terrestrialize, but not like I have any way of knowing. Yeah. Not like I had any way of knowing which one that was actually going to work on. But yeah, if you think about it, the other characters who have been obsessed with... The more health the Pokemon has left, the more it will suffer for this move. You have been warned. The other characters have had obsessions with specific Pokemon in the Pokemon universe before. And it's generally seen as very admirable, like that dedication that they have. You think of Yucine with Suicune, Morty with Ho-Oh. That's just in Johto. I did not mean for that to rhyme. I apologize. So it's sort of unusual for Kieran's only initial flaw just to be that he really, really likes Ogerpon. Because in general, that hasn't been a flaw in and of itself. Dang it, she has so many super effective guys. Gonna really need Arceus on this one. You know, it's not great when I'm sending out my grass type against Skizzer. Kinda just hoping I'm faster than it at this point. Nope, not at all. I'm probably just going to end up talking about Volo for most of this. There we go.
I am not enough, I see.
You're like, that's... I would love if Kieran would have had a line just like that. Just like that single line when Ogrepond rejects him would have gone so far in character development for him. Like, show me what set him down this path, you know?
The strength of one's Pokemon reflects the strength of one's beliefs. Your desire to help Kieran is evidently greater than my own.
I don't think that's true. She's obviously known him longer.
Juliana, you truly are a kind person.
I question that as well.
All right then, time for a photo. Must ensure that your victory is properly commemorated. I will give you this TM too. It contains a favorite move of mine.
Nice.
It's up to you to help Kieran, Juliana. I entrust my wish to you. Time for me to go. So long.
Yeah. You can see the flaws in their thinking of strength is everything. It's like they're right there on pulling everything together in a really nice, coherent way. It just sort of, they're making the audience sort of stretch it a little bit, which is frustrating. And I think that led to a lot of people just really, really not liking Kieran because he seemed to turn on a dime, you know? Yo, champ in the making. That's 3 of the Elite 4 you've trounced now. Seeing how far you're getting is making me sweat a little. Amara sure leaves an impression, huh? It's wild seeing her and Carmine talk. You never guess it, but they click in a weird way. It's pretty funny to watch. The thing about Amaris is, as rigid as she looks, she's got a sensitive streak a mile wide. Remember that about her, okay? Even if it's hard to tell from the outside. You know, but seeing skills like yours up close and personal really leaves an impression. No wonder it had such an effect on Kieran. And by the way, I'm not a huge fan of other characters of one character telling you what another character is like if you don't show that, but they did show that a little bit with her dialogue, so I think it works here. But if he just said that and she never did anything other than just that very serious, straightforward, get down to business kind of dialogue, then I don't think it would have worked as well. It's called show, don't tell. But enough about that. Guess your Elite 4th match is going to be against me. Nice of you to save the best for last. You gave me plenty of time to get ready. See you soon. Show us what you got. I got Icy Bear. That's what I got. Okay, this time I am going to go legit heal my guys. No need to use up half my supplies. I really am starting to think that the connection to the Paldean lore is just really tied up in whatever's going on with Briar and isn't really connected to Kieran's story that much. I'd love to be wrong about that, but I also really, really want to be right about the Treasures of Ruin being connected somehow. You got, what is it? Well, let me get set my destination. No, I don't need to check details. I know who he is. Set my destination here first. Alright. But yeah, you've got Chi-Yu with the jealousy. Kieran's definitely got that. Chin-Pao with anger. Oh, was that a okay. I have to catch the Milcery. I'll use a quick ball, I promise. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I can't just change the weather except on the battlefield. Karaita's like got one hand up like, what am I looking at? That is a blob of cream. Can I eat it? This is what Arvin always put on yummy sandwiches. There's another one over there. So cute. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I guess it likes being here because it keeps it nice and chilly. There's a Lapras! This thing is making it very hard for me to progress. Now I have a ton of Laprases. Yeah, anyway, Kieran relates to all the treasures of ruin, I think. But let's see. Anger, jealousy. Mochian is a grudge, so, like, I guess bitterness. He's got that too. He definitely holds a grudge against me. The interesting thing with Wochien is it's the one that, it's sort of born out of one person's negative emotions versus the whole group of people. I love the Alolan Vulpix too. I just sort of picked one when I said what my favorite biome was, but I think I picked correctly. I'm gonna get down here really quick so it's a flying point for later. Whoa, Ella. So I guess the only one that really doesn't work so much for... Do you lose his match? Yeah. And he went down. The only one that doesn't really work too well as far as the connecting with the treasures of ruin is Fear with Tinglu, but I mean, we do see Kieran kind of being a fearful character the first time around, just not so much later on. Okay, there's just a Porygon hanging around here. Cool, cool. I did actually have Juliana with a Porygon in my fanfic, but it was a low-level one, so in theory, she wouldn't have it with her. And she does end up trading it over the course of the story. I will leave it a mystery who. It's the most obvious character she trades it to. I did get a little bit of the travel stuff. Alright, here we are. Reach your destination. Alright, let's see what we got here for the final trial. You're one of the challengers? Yep. Alright, I am ready and willing to pay. He just sort of floats down. I also have psychic powers. My friend gets in for free. Are you sure, Tracer? The rules say just charge it to my account. That ought to take care of it, yeah? That's not... Okay, understood. I'll make an exception. Many thanks, my man. This is my champ in the making. Thanks for coming. Let's hit the battle court real quick. You're just going straight there. Feast your eyes on the majesty of the Polar Plaza Battle Court. No, it's basically the same battle court as the other plaza. It's just colder. I'm a cold weather kind of guy. Know what you expect for a dragon-type user, right? Anyhow, buddy, you came to do my elite trial, not to listen to me ramble, so let's hop to it. I call my elite trial the terrarium-only battles. Your goal is to clobber 3 of your fellow league clubbers in battle. Simple enough, right? But it's called terrarium only for a reason. You can only use Pokemon that meet 2 conditions. First, they gotta be Pokemon that were caught living wild in the terrarium. No! Second, you gotta be the one who caught them. Oh! Unless your whole party meets these conditions, no elite trial for you. I know I'm asking a lot, but what fun would it be if you dipped into your vault of beefy Pokemon and just cheesed your way through? Oh, you. Your opponents are under the same conditions, so you can't get too mad about it. What do you say, bud? Ready for my elite trial? I guess it's a really good thing I caught the Milcery, and I did find... Alright, we're gonna have an Alcremie on our team. My trial is about skill, but it's chill. Take it at whatever pace you want. If you want to dive into battling your 3 clubmates, go nuts. Rather stroll around the terrarium catching Pokemon first? No problem. Get out there and chill it up. Good luck, everyone, and give it your best shot. And there are a lot of guys here who are good against dragon types, which is interesting. Okay, so I did catch a Rhydon with a water Terra type in some of the footage I cut earlier. And I was thinking I might want to trade it to evolve it, but I know with other... Like, there was an old trick where you could, like, catch something at a really low level and then trade it back. Like, someone else raises it for you, trade it back, and then, you know, now you can blaze through the game with a super high-level guy that will listen to you without gym badges because it has your trainer ID. But in Scarlet Violet, they made it to where you couldn't do that. So I'm perhaps unreasonably so, but since I only have 4 guys to work with, I'm not so sure about trading Rhydon to another game for the sake of evolving it. So probably I might see if I can get some Evilite for both these guys. But we'll definitely evolve Milcery. Oh, I also have that muck I caught. Forgot about that guy. Let's get him out too. And I have a Deerling. Not that that's going to do much good against a dragon. There's Sawsbuck. I technically got a team. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. That background is just kind of disorienting me. I honestly forget which one is which, so I'm just gonna spin a lot and see which Alcremie I get. Alright, here it comes. Ooh, it's the... Is that the caramel one? I don't care which caramel swirl, yep. I don't care which it is, I love it. Let's learn the move Decorate. Sure. Let's get rid of Entertainment. Nice, okay. Rare candy, thank you. How did you know I needed this? Okay, so it took a little bit, but yeah, here's the team I'm going with. We got I ran into a 5-star raid with a Psychic Terra type Electivire, and my Arceus knows Shadow Ball, so that's what I went with. I'm really leaning hard on that and Alcremie to kind of carry me through this. Let's see how it goes. Ready for a shock? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought they were going to all use dragons. Interesting. Okay. Doesn't really change it too much, but I will switch around a little bit. Oh, I forgot a little detail here. Oh, yes, this is Prima the Ninetales. Well, Prima the Vulpix, now Prima the Ninetales. Named her after a ghost character in my other fic who had a Vulpix. So, yeah, fun fact. I did go back and get a Evilite for Rhydon. I'm gonna check its moves really quick. And the game decided that somehow in between that I wasn't allowed to play the DLC. So thankfully I didn't save, otherwise it would have kicked me out and not let me back in. And really, if you just want to talk about how to lose your audience, telling them in the middle of a good story that their downloadable content is not available to play at this time really doesn't go over well. You know your Pokemon don't meet the trial conditions? What? Come back with only Pokemon you caught yourself in the terrarium. Yeah, I literally have no idea who it thinks isn't meeting the requirements. Biome. A crystal cavern? It might be... Oh, man. Oh, I really invested heavily in him. All right, well, lesson for anyone else. Don't use guys you got in a Terra raid. Even if it was a Terra raid here, it won't count. There we go. Yeah, no Terra raid, guys. That feels like an oversight. Unless there was something in the dialogue I missed earlier. Luckily, I was recording, so I can go back and check that. I will say that writing dialogue, even if you're not trying to get information to a player about how to play your game without saying you're in a game, when you're writing fiction, you still have to get information to the audience, and sometimes dialogue is the best way to do that, but there's also a fine line to walk there. Yeah, he's just gonna take all the electric moves. Very nice. Lower my defense after I worked so hard to raise it. He only has 2. Okay. I'm not going to attack Jubilee twice. Doesn't really matter. I know it only has 1 HP left. She can take it out. Alright, there we go. I defeated the student. Alright, next person. But yeah, so there's kind of 2 ways that dialogue can come off as unnatural with characters. Either when they're trying to tell the audience information and they're telling each other stuff they already know, which is the "as you know, Bob" dialogue, and then you have people being very purposefully vague, saying things like, the event is today, even though they would call it by the actual name if it was natural dialogue. So I haven't seen too much of that so far, because if anybody is plotting most of the characters are not plotting stuff. They're just trying to figure out what's going on for themselves. And I really think if there's anyone plotting anything, it's probably Briar and Drayton. But everyone else is sort of in the dark, so it's nothing too forced yet. I do like that there's variety. I know you can play them in any order you want, but he does feel like a final boss kind of character. see why Drayton likes you. I think Drayton gives off this vibe like he likes everybody. Like he's a generally friendly, easygoing person. Craig. It's really only because the other characters have said something that you suspect he's got something else going on. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Why does everyone have sturdy? It's like they don't want me to one-hit KO everything. It hurt. All right, well, we got one more level up for Junior there. I know it's not possible. It would have been funny if he said your Pokemon are like gems, and I had Deontay with me. Let's see. That makes 1, 2, 3. Nice. You went and beat all 3 of them. Which means the Elite Trial is Elite complete. Yay. All right, my Elite Club assistants, retreat on the double. Good battle, goodbye, see ya. Aren't they great? No grumbling or nothing. Bunch of sweethearts. I suppose that could be taken a bit villainous. Like, yeah, I like having minions. Looks like it's finally time for you and me to battle. You gonna let me heal my team or switch out? Guess you're still using the party you put together for my challenge, though, huh? Hey, go ahead, take a sec to change it up. Unless you want to dive right into battle, I will change it up. So I'm gonna take this out creamy with me. No rush on my end. All right, let's give it a shot. Ready to take me on, bud? I told you, don't call me that. I am not your bud. Here should be good. You know, I was thinking about the look you get when you're in battle. I realized I've only seen you like that from the sidelines. Guess now I know what it's like to face you from across the court. Let me be real. I'm counting on you to conquer the whole BB League, bud. I mean it. I need you to pull this off. You gotta come through for me. You know how many people have told me that? That said, I'm not just gonna roll over and miss out on the fun, so watch out. But no need for us to get all official or anything. Just battle me like you would anybody else, Juliana. Here's the 100% Drayster truth. I'm so psyched and practically tingling. So why don't we get this rolling nice and easy? Let's go, bud. Show me a good time. Don't let me down, bud. No one wants to see me ugly cry. Why do I have a feeling he does not ugly cry? Ooh. Yeah, I should have predicted that, I guess. Little Death got her revenge. Whoa, not a lot of types can make me eat a super effective hit. Dang. I really hoped he was going to aim for Tinkaton, but that's how it goes. I will absolutely use the churn to revive and get those. Let's see. Yeah. Let's take again. Guess I sort of know that Tinkaton's going to be a very popular choice here. Oh, that was with the weakened damage. It's impressive. Don't want to make the same mistake twice because I know we're going to get earthquaked again, so see if I can take this thing out immediately. Oh, dang, it's faster than... I really thought Electro would be faster. It is bulky enough, though. Dang! Okay, I'm gonna preemptively apologize here because some of the footage was not recording right, so this battle might be weirdly cut. Oh, the tailwind, that's why it's faster. At least get that thing taken out. Dragonite's looking over it like, wait, what? Wish I would have brought my guy who knows freeze dry. I think I have to target Dragonite and make sure Creamy gets healed up here. No, it's gonna go after. Oh, it's gonna go after Ogerpon. Interesting. Finally. Yeah, I was pretty well convinced that it was gonna, go after the grass type with the ice move. I feel like they found a nice balance here with the difficulty level. It's not trivial to beat them, but... Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, buddy, you hung in there. There we go. Subtitle. Oh my gosh. Run out of team members already. Nobody uses items. Oh. Oh. Man. I'm just barely hanging on here. Now watch this dragon's blood boil. Take control, Archalodon. Watch this thing also have sturdy. At least you know the battle's close to over when they terrestrialize. Alright. So we can finish this up. That was beautiful. It seems like luck itself has a soft spot for you. Ready to get blasted to smithereens? I won't leave you anywhere to run. Did he just use a status move for his final? He's knockoff just in case, but... see what we got. There we go. That did it. Just barely. Ah, it was the assault vest. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that was ridiculous. So much fun. It's ridiculous how many revives and potions you used. I knew inviting you to join the League Club was the right move. And I guess if you can beat me, we'd better make you a full member finally. What do you say, ready to be the real deal? Sure. I would love my plot coupon, thank you. Bless you and your generous heart. Come on, let's take a photo of you for the club roster. Lacey probably would have wanted a more serious photo. She might not be thrilled, but oh well. I feel like there was one more thing I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah, we gotta give TMs to whoever can beat us Elite Four members. I gotta go grab that. Wait here a sec. Oh gosh, what's gonna happen while he's gone? Sorry for the holdup. I'm back. Okay, that is totally a gun on the mantelpiece right there. It doesn't make any sense for him to run away unless he was signaling someone or instigating something. That's the BB League Elite Four all beaten. He has schooled every elite one of us. Here's your reward, like I said. Dragon Cheer. Alright, interesting. Guess I should have cleaned it, but what's a little dust between friends? It's snowing everywhere. I'm not going to notice dust. Man, it's like I blinked and you plowed through the whole BB League. You know what's next for you, right, bud? You're good enough to beat all Elite Four of us, so you and only you have the right to challenge the sitting BB League champion Kieran. You really kept me waiting. Took you a while to beat the Elite Four. Kinda slow for you, isn't it? Nice, Kieran. You really got Juliana on the brain, huh? I could say the same about you, Drayton. You sure put a lot of effort into helping Juliana out. Who wouldn't help out a new student? Gotta be good to our fellow humans. He sounds like an alien. That's rich coming from you. Whatever you're planning, it's about to come to an end. Juliana, let's settle who's the strongest between us two, once and for all. It's finally time. I'm pumped for you. We'll have to go sign you up at the front desk to get your championship match going. No sense waiting around. Let's go. So again with Kieran, I'm just assuming I'm supposed to go back to the club. There we go. It'd be really interesting if he just sort of had more of a... if he had more sense for his end goal. Even if he wasn't trying to prove himself to Ogrepon, maybe he could just be proving that Ogrepon is wrong. Like, I'm going to show that I'm the stronger one, and she picked wrong. But just that motivation is not quite there, and it's bugging me. Did I talk to this guy? Hey there. I guess I'm supposed to go to the front desk, but see what he has to say, too. Oh, hey there, Juliana. What brings you up here? I could ask you the same. Me? Oh, I'm just enjoying the ocean breeze, staring at the battle court, hoping for an interesting match to start up or something. And by the by, how's that blueberry Pokedex of yours coming along? Show me once you filled it in a bit. And definitely come show me if you complete it. I'll be sure to shower you with praise. Now, I'm curious what he actually gives you since, you know, Shiny Charm is already taken. Hey, yo, Juliana. Ready to sign up for your official match?
You're Juliana, yes? Let me get your champion match set up. This will just take a moment.
So, Juliana, you said you and Kieran are friends, right? Well, sorta. No need to be shy about it. Friend drama is just part of life at your age. Again, he's really talking like an alien that is like pretending to be a human teenager. Here's the Drayster take. I liked Kieran better when his hair was down. Metaphorically as well as physically. He used to be this quiet little guy, trembled like a leaf, had all the spine of a wimpod. He'd hide behind Carmine if you so much as breathed too loud. But I'll tell you what, when it came to Pokemon battling, I never saw so much joy in anyone's eyes as in his. But then out of nowhere, he changed. Now he's relentless, pushes himself, pushes everyone around him. Nothing good's gonna come of this. Someone's gotta snap him out of it. Oh, interesting. I thought he was, you know, scheming something with Briar that wasn't... I tried, but I couldn't do it. Guess I've gone soft from the lazy life. So, now I guess it all falls on you. Sorry, bud. Just noticed he also has Mischief on his sleeves. A lot of Arvin references.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Everything's ready. Are you ready to battle Kieran, the BB League champion?
I just realized I don't know if I healed my guys.
Please come back when you're ready.
Yeah, I did not. Let's take care of that. No, my Terra Orb wasn't charged either. That would have ended badly. Okay, now we're ready to start.
Understood. Your champion match will begin soon. Please make sure you are ready.
Well, it's all up to you now, Juliana. Me and the other Elite Three will be cheering for you. I have Ogrepon and Koraidon as my openers, because I'm just going to go with the headcanon that Ogrepon really bonded with Koraidon. Oh, words.
This is an official BB League announcement. A championship match is about to begin at the battle court near the entrance to the academy. If you would like to watch the match, please make your way there. Bing bong.
Kieran was just like waiting for that announcement to start.
Yes, I will be using Penny's battle music for this scene because I love it, and I'm not sorry.
Kept me waiting. I worked so hard for a chance to show you what I can really do, Juliana. I put everything into studying and making my Pokémon stronger. I crushed the Elite Four. I became champion. All that hard work, all of it. All of it was just so I could beat you, right here, right now. He's just kind of on a vengeance streak at this point. And challenged by the champion Kieran. Toad and Dragonite. Okay. Probably not a great matchup for a rock type. I know I'm making the right choice. You'll understand that soon enough. You've got some nerve. Bringing out the ogre now of all times? Oh, Politoed countered Koraidon. Actually, gonna take aim at Dragonite there with a rock move and see how that goes. Okay, so here's what I'm wondering. With Kieran, the whole thing with his school being obsessed with battling, like he had to be kind of like really at the bottom of the social ladder, if that's where the focus is, since he wasn't as into battling before. I couldn't take out either of them in one hit. That makes sense. Oh, wowzers. Doesn't matter if the type matchups work out for you, though. I'll still win. I went for a psychic move. Oh. How do you like that? See how hard I've trained? Not the kid you battled in Kitakami, huh? Oh, he's really focusing on Koraidon. I wonder if that's on purpose, that he doesn't want to attack Ogerpon. And I assume if I use Follow Me, he would definitely attack it, but... So I'm kind of wondering if he got the idea that the way to prove himself to Ogerpon was to... Well, I don't know if he's trying to prove himself to Ogerpon at this point, but... if he got the idea that the way to prove his superiority to Juliana really is just by getting stronger and stronger and stronger and focusing on nothing else. We kind of got that idea from school. So which is not to excuse his behavior in any way, but it's really nice even when a character is behaving poorly if you kind of see where they got the idea that this was the right thing to do. He's using a life orb. I do feel like with characters, when they want to show that they're really determined to win, even luck's chosen you over me. It's not fair. It's just not fair. So I'm honestly really not sure about Drayton. They really could go either way. Either he's with Briar the whole time and they're plotting something and Kieran is just sort of his excuse to get Juliana involved. Or he's really kind of making some sort of extreme play to snap Kieran out of it. Still curious who he focuses on, though. Oh, no, he's definitely aiming at Ogrepon now. Little death. Well, as long as Kieran is convinced that everything favors Juliana, might as well bring out Arceus. Take aim at Porygon this time. Who you hyper? Oh, hyper beaming Arceus. Arceus deserves a Kieran. Go for it. There is such a comparison between Kieran and Volo. Just go down already. How are you still standing after I've thrown everything I have at you? Hydrapple. Oh, that thing looks cool. Probably grass, so aim over here. I'll try one more time for a play rough, but we have not been having good luck. I don't need the old me anymore. I've changed, and I'll show you I can change again. He's so determined to keep that straight face while he's doing it. Ah, changed to fighting type. Which is still weak to fairy. That guy's not going down. Yeah, Reflect's really helping there. Yeah, that hurt. Not as much as I expected, though. So she's wearing the assault vest, so that makes sense. Oh, I think he's gonna take out Arceus with this. Yep, there it goes. Sorry, not sorry. All my other guys are weak to fighting though, so I'm not in the best position here. Yeah, I feel like there's so many parallels you can draw, really, because like, Volo has a lot of the same arguments for why Arceus should want to meet him. Between, you know, this person here is an outsider, and I've been searching for you my whole entire life. I've dedicated everything to you. What is it you find lacking in me? But you get the idea from the beginning that Volo was never really a great person. He never really cared about Arceus as a living creature. Whereas Kieran, you definitely got the impression that he did. So it's just more of a fully get the idea that it revealed who he really was. Whereas Kieran, it felt like a sudden change out of nowhere. Oh man, I am really sorry. What? Huh? Redemption arc, please? What? He actually lost? Let's go, guys. Oh, man. Yeah, he just really... No, why? This wasn't supposed to happen. No. No, 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 no! Way to go, both of you! That was awesome! Crispin is really oblivious right now. Oh, honestly, Crispin, read the room, will you? Uh-oh. Yeah, something's going on. Good match, you two. Not too bad about the outcome, though, huh? Ex-champion. Look at you, buddy. Way to go. I guess we got a new BB League champion. The Academy's got a prize for people like you who make it all the way to being champion. Here, all yours. Got a Master Ball. Still haven't used the original one. Hey, Kieran. This may not mean much, coming from a guy who couldn't beat you, but... I wish you'd go back to having fun with all this. I get that burning desire to win. I mean, who doesn't like winning? Just don't let that desire burn you to a crisp. It's hard to watch. Come on, let's go and... Interrupted by supernatural event. Mumble, mumble. Win. Next time. Come again? I won't lose. Next time for sure. I'll win. Next time, I'll win. I'm genuinely in debate here. I don't know if I should say something to him or not. I'll try to say something. Juliana, oof. If we might interrupt. Well, first, of course, we want to offer Juliana our congratulations for becoming champion. It really is an amazing achievement, something that should be celebrated. But with the way things are, I'm sorry to say that it does, well, complicate matters. We're having a bit of a hard time knowing how we ought to proceed. Proceed with what? Well, think about it for a moment, would you? If Juliana is our champion, that means she's the head of our league club. But she's an exchange student. What is our long-term plan here if she doesn't stick around? There are so many particulars to sort out. Juliana moves to Unify. I think this is easy. Oh, huh, yeah. And of course, if Kieran rejoins the Elite Four after having lost the rank of champion, that would push Crispin out of our ranks. Wait, what, me? That's bad, isn't it? I'd like to hear from Kieran himself what he would like to do next. Kieran. Bing bong. This is an announcement for the following students. BB League Champion Kieran. Top Elite Four member Drayton. Carmine of Class 3-2. Juliana, our exchange student. Ms. Breyer and some guests would like to see you. Please proceed to Classroom 1-4 as soon as possible. Bing bong. What could that be about? Now's not really the time. BB League Champion Kieran, huh? They're gonna need to update that. Drayton, could you seriously not now? It's just not right, and certainly not kind. Well, we shouldn't leave Ms. Breyer hanging, or we'll never hear the end of it. Go on ahead, Juliana. We'll meet you there. I do not trust him alone with Kieran at all. I'll make sure Kieran comes too, even if I gotta carry him. You know, I did go back and heal my guys, so... just in case, because I feel like we're getting into something here. Oh no, this is bad. If I'm not in the Elite Four, I can't use the Elite Four space at the Savannah Plaza anymore.
Congratulations on becoming champion, but it seems you can't celebrate just yet with everything unsettled. Juliana, thank you.
See what Drayton has to say. Classroom 1-4, right? Go ahead, bud. I'll meet you there. Oh, man. I really, really feel for him. Like that, which is interesting because with Volo, when Volo is rejected, you don't feel bad for him at all. They're really trying. They want you to feel the weight of that rejection with Kieran. It's very relatable. Alright, let's see what happens. I just wish we would have had a scene like that earlier, like where he's trying to reach out to Ogrepon and like make a better effort at befriending her, you know? Here we are, Ms. B.
Thank you all for coming. I'm pleased to inform you that some very special guests are here to see you today. They left for a tour of the school mere minutes ago, but I believe they'll return soon enough. In the meantime, I'll fill you all in on the situation. Please, have a seat.
Don't mind if I do. These knees are creaking.
Oh, please, you're not old enough for that yet. Ah, Juliana. I heard you were busy battling your way up the BB League, but to think you'd make it as far as champion, what a dazzling accomplishment.
Thanks, I guess. She's not reading the room either.
Sorry, Ms. Breyer, but could we leave all that for another time? What's this thing you wanted to tell us about? My apologies. That was insensitive of me. Let's get straight to today's topic, then. I want all of you here to join me on an expedition to the secluded and mysterious Area Zero. Area Zero? That's that place in Paldea you wanted to visit, right? You got permission? My main goals are to investigate the terrestrial phenomenon and to gather samples of the crystals present in the crater. But, to be honest, I also have one more ambition for this trip. I am hoping that we can find Terapagos, the legendary Pokémon slumbering in Area Zero.
Okay, what would be really, really awesome is if she kind of goes down a dark path as well and they give Kieran the opportunity to pull her back from it. That would be a really, really nice way to pull it all together.
Terapagos, a legendary Pokémon? A rather exciting idea, isn't it?
Why is Gita here? If any champion is going to come with us, can't we have the Unova champion? I want Iris on the team.
There you are, Gita. I was just getting the kids up to speed.
I guess she is the one who would give permission.
I do apologize for my tardiness. Champion Juliana? I didn't expect to run into you here.
I'll call her Gita, but I won't call her La Primera. Because I think Nimona deserves that title more.
Ah, of course. You must be participating in the student exchange program.
Juliana just got crowned our new BB League champion, too.
Your talent is brilliant as always, I see. Truly a wonderful thing. If you'll be coming along, I suppose that bodes well. Is it all right if I explain the situation to the children, Briar? By all means. First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gita. I am the chairwoman of the Pokémon League in Paldea. More than a decade ago, the Pokémon League provided support for research on Area Zero, the great crater at the center of Paldea. Once that research was complete, we shifted our duties to monitoring and managing the area. Area Zero is full of mysteries and also danger. Generally speaking, the area is off limits, even for research. That being said, recently, we've had to confront the possibility that dangerous Pokémon could escape the area. There's a clear need for further research, and quickly. But at our Pokémon League, we've had trouble finding capable personnel, not to mention time to study Area Zero. So, you reached out to me, as I've been requesting access to the area for some time now. I apologize that we are not better equipped to deal with this ourselves. Blueberry Academy has a wealth of highly skilled trainers with well-trained Pokémon. And also with Champion Juliana on the team, I know I could safely initiate a new expedition. This is entirely voluntary, of course, but it would be very reassuring to have you with us. What do you say? Will you join our little team as we explore Area Zero? I don't know. I'm afraid I must insist that you go along, Champion Juliana.
The same treatment she gave Penny.
You have been to the depths of Area Zero after all. As you have been to the depths of Area Zero already, after all. Oh, well, I think it's already decided that I'm going. Your support will be very useful, as always, Carmine. I appreciate having you on board.
Oh, sorry, that was Briar.
Your support will be useful, as always, Carmine. I appreciate having you on board.
Yeah, because Carmine and Briar were working together. She mentioned that before. Sorry, but I'll pass on this one. The League Club's a whole mess right now. We need my steady hand on the wheel here.
Sure, you just can't be bothered to travel all the way to Paldea, can't you?
They really set up that he was planning something. If he's not, then... It wasn't just hinted at. Kieran said it directly.
Guilty.
I'm curious what our mighty ex-champion is thinking, though.
I'm going. If there's a legendary Pokemon there, I want to find it and catch it. And this time I won't let this chance go.
Interesting.
Then it's decided. It's too bad that Drayton won't be joining us, but it seems the team will consist of Carmine, Kieran, Juliana, and myself. You have my thanks for your help on this matter.
She's not going.
I look forward to the great findings you will no doubt bring back. I'm grateful for this opportunity, Gita. Leave it to me. My dream of exploring Area Zero is finally becoming a reality. Now time to prepare. Let's meet by the bridge at the Academy entrance as soon as we're ready.
I know I've said this before, but she's got total vibes of Ryfert and going a bit too far in her obsession.
It has been a while, Champion Juliana.
Hey, kiddo, Rika's here too, at your service. Not gonna lie, I never dreamed we'd be running into you.
I see that you are putting your skills to good use and living up to your title as a Paldea champion, even while abroad.
Doing my best.
Indeed, I would expect nothing less from a talented trainer such as yourself.
Yeah, definitely got talent. Lots of talent. But not enough to get you off the hook. You went into the Great Crater without the League's permission, didn't you? Don't think you're not going to get a scolding for that. That's what champions do? What's that got to do with anything? You can't just go breaking the rules willy-nilly.
Calm down, Rika. No harm came to her after all. And besides, we have good reason to believe that all of Paldea would have been at risk if Champion Juliana here hadn't ventured into Area Zero.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's true, but...
Fine, I'll let you off the hook this one time.
You'd better thank the boss for stepping in.
Don't think poorly of Rika. She's just worried for you. Now then, Champion Juliana. This time, you'll be heading to Area Zero with official League permission. Only a handful of people know about the incident involving the time machine. However, taking into account the dangers of Area Zero, I have elected to inform Ms. Breyer of what happened, obfuscating certain details. Speaking of, boss, didn't you say you had something to give to that Breyer person? Yes, I did. I'd forgotten about that. Champion Juliana, would you be so kind as to take this for me? The Indigo disc. Put it in my bag. What is that anyway? A TM or something? It is a disc that was sent by an Area Zero researcher to an investor some time ago. Ah. So probably... Well, this is Scarlet, so that would be Sada. And my headcanon is that Ortega's family funded her, so that's where I'm going. I had my investigation team look into it. It is certainly not a TM, nor is it a mere tool for storing data. I honestly have no idea as to its true purpose, but I assume it has to do with Area Zero. I figured since you're heading to Area Zero, I might as well ask you to investigate the purpose of this disc while you're there. While she's there, huh? Did you want her to pick up some potato salad on the way back, too? I do ask that you return the disc to me if you end up not finding a use for it. There is still much we do not know about Area Zero. I know you've already been to its depths, but please exercise some caution while dealing with the environment and Pokémon there. Oh, it'd be really helpful if, Nimona and Arvin and Penny came with me. As a champion, it falls on you to protect and guide those accompanying you. I wish I could go with you, kiddo, but I've got my own work to do. Do your best down there and don't push yourself too hard, you hear? Now please excuse us.
I think you've really got two possibilities for what's going on with Kieran here. Either one, he's the rejection of Ogerpon has just compelled him to go after any type of legendary Pokemon he can get his hands on. Or something is just compelling him, if there is a supernatural angle, that something's compelling him to go after legendary Pokemon in general, which would be interesting if that started as early as the Teal Mask. It's always pretty cool when there can be these little pings and echoes that have good payback. Or good payout. Oh, there they are. I ran right past them. Not at all shocking for me. Area Zero, right? Come on, let's go. I want to get started. Kiki's awful quiet. Hope he's okay. He was so bent out of shape when he lost. Oh. Are you ready to travel to Area Zero, Juliana? Sure. Splendid. We're ready to start off then. Are you two feeling all right? Well enough to travel, at least? Well, I'm fine anyway. Yeah, me too. I've had time to calm down. Oh, well, that's good. I'm fine. I know what I have to do now. I'll find this legendary Pokemon in Area Zero, no matter what it takes. That's the spirit, Kieran. And she connects with him because she's just as obsessive as he is. All right then, shall we? I guess she is more obsessed with the terrestrial phenomenon in general, but assuming Terapagos is directly connected to that. And we're back. Look, radish stations. We made it. I'm finally here. Area Zero, the place I've dreamed about for years. Whoa, this is incredible. Wowzers. Aw. She caught him being genuine. So you've been here before, right, Juliana? Yeah, with my buddies. who call me Bud.
Buddies, huh?
And we had sandwiches, and they were delicious. I can't. You scared me. Honestly, you're too big to come popping out like that. Whatchamadon? So, you came here with Juliana back then, too?
Oh, this must be that Pokémon that was reportedly discovered in Area Zero. I'm very intrigued by this specimen, but alas, that's not what we're here for. We are here to go to the deepest depths of Area Zero and see what's even deeper.
Deeper down than the Zero Lab?
Heath mentioned in his writings that he fell from the depths to someplace even deeper.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't the depths imply that he was as deep as he could get?
Yes, it's quite curious, isn't it? However, Heath also wrote that he was utterly unable to recall how he got down there.
Now that'd make it what, the third or fourth person in the Pokemon universe to have that problem.
If his writings are to be believed, there must be an entire uncharted space below Area Zero. Well, either way, we should start by making for the Zero Lab down in the depths. You take the lead, Juliana.
Do you know how lost I got here the first time? Want me to lead you down again? Oh boy. Get to Zero. Can we just teleport there? I've teleported there before. No, okay. I guess we probably can't use the teleporter. That'd probably be too easy. Oh, can we? No, I wouldn't complain about that. Oh, no, it doesn't look like it. Oh, no, it is on. It is on. Where would you like to go? Research Station 4, please. And yay, here we are, and we definitely did not get lost on the way here. Whoa, this place is insane. It reminds me of the Crystal Pool.
This is a Zero Lab, isn't it? The structure's exterior matches Gita's description, at least.
So, this is the deepest part in Area Zero? Nope, apparently not.
Well, yes and no. This is the deepest point that the Area Zero expedition managed to reach long ago. You know, I've been told that the lowest level of this laboratory contains a mysterious room whose purpose is entirely unknown. However, where I want to go is even deeper than that.
So, you're saying we should head inside this Zero Lab? Gate's closed, though.
Huh, you're right.
Oh, if only we had a hacker with us. Now, don't worry, guys. You don't need to hack anything. There's giant buttons.
What do we do now, Juliana? You've been here before, right?
We gotta disable the lock, which has a convenient button for doing just that. Wowzers. This feels like a spy movie or something. Way cool. A little signal from Fred there. What? I didn't say anything. I'm not sure if he genuinely means that or if he's just trying not to.
Well then, can we count on you to unlock the gate, Juliana?
Of course you can. This is the part where it's fun to talk to the characters to get extra dialogue. Well, that panel disables the lock on the gate, huh? I mean, whatever. He's trying so hard.
Zero Lab, huh? If it were up to me, I would have named this place the Crystal Lab. Could you use the panel over there to unlock the gate for us?
Gotta remember how. I really wish they would have given Penny more to do down here. Like, even if it was just... Are you serious right now, Gibble? No. Yeesh. But yeah, even if it was something like just go up to Penny and tell her to hack it. Something other than you press the giant button and Penny has no reason to be here. But hey, if they would have done that, then then Penny would have had to come with now, so...
Access revoked due to prolonged inactivity. Entrance locked.
Haha, now you wish you had her.
What's the matter? Something wrong with it?
Yes, because it turns out I am not a hacker.
It opened before though, right? Is there some extra step we're missing?
Well, the professor was in the lab.
I see. So the last time you went through a series of steps to unlock the gate, and the professor was also there to guide you from the inside.
Beep boop. It literally says beep boop.
Indigo disc detected. Indigo disc detected.
Huh? It's talking?
Insert indigo disc for greater access privileges.
Oh shoot, is there something here that even Sada didn't know about?
Please insert indigo disc.
Relax, it's just one of those computerized voices. It's not any different from a TM machine. No, Kieran is right, Carmine. Be very afraid. Listen to your brother.
Indigo disc? What could it mean by that? It's me. I have the MacGuffin. Oh, Gita gave you a mysterious item before we departed, did she? You think that's it?
Well, she called it that.
Ooh, how fun. Go on, Juliana, do it. You have my permission. Please insert indigo disc.
In you go, disc. Juliana just like tosses it in there.
Indigo disc confirmed. Zero lab elevator redirected to Area 0 underdepths.
And there's the gate opening again.
Look at that. It opened. Let's head on in.
The reflections are very weird.
So the disc Gita gave you ends up being the key to the Zero Lab. My, what a dazzling surprise.
Is the legendary Pokemon going to be inside?
Come on, hurry up. You take the lead.
All right, let's go do this again. I am curious, though, because I thought the whole system kind of went down after everything, but... I'm curious if this is something that Sada built into it, or if there was someone going over her head, basically. Is the photo still here? Probably. Ah, I didn't get to it. There's a photo of little Arvin and Mischief over there. It's very cute.
It's way too dark in here. I just smacked my head on something.
That's because you're running around without any idea where you're going. He's not wrong.
Wow, Kiki.
Sounds like someone's finally breaking out of their funk.
Shut it.
Where's Miss Briar anyway? She's busy rummaging through a whole stack of documents over there. Are those someone's private photos and stuff? Yeah, there you go. You can see the photo of Arvin and Mischief there. We probably shouldn't be looking at all that. You're awful considerate all of a sudden.
Miss Briar, look, an elevator. Maybe it can take us further down? You wanted to go down, right? Down, you say?
I do not want to be with her.
Oh my, did you use this elevator last time to reach the mysterious room I mentioned earlier?
I'm just gonna keep playing dumb with her. I don't trust her.
I think so. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, did you already forget what happened last time you were here? Perhaps this is a side effect of prolonged exposure to Area Zero.
Yep, so you should leave.
Well, we've got no time to waste. Let's go down.
Now, I'm pretty positive it's not the case, but it would be interesting if either Briar or Drayton were one of the explorers or something. So I have a feeling, aside from Terrapagos actually appearing, it's sort of its own plot there in the anime.
Oh, wonderful! This elevator just keeps going further and further down.
That's what elevators do. You know, it's moving pretty fast, actually. It almost feels like I'm floating. Hey, everyone. That panel we used to unlock the gate, didn't it say something about where the elevator goes?
Now that you mention it, yeah. Something about an elevator being redirected, right? As far as we know, there is only one elevator inside the Zero Lab, so the panel must have been referring to the elevator we're currently inside.
So where exactly is this thing taking us?
Where indeed?
Yeah, they don't trust her. Neither do I. Wonder if she was a colleague of Sada's. Like Sada didn't take it far enough. I must go even further.
Oh my! Oh my goodness!
So what, are we under Area Zero or something?
Yes, according to my data, our current position is far deeper than we last were. Could the elevator have taken us even further down than its previous destination?
It really would be kind of crazy if Sada didn't know about this. They would have to build all that without her knowledge. Man, Area Zero was already a lot to take in. I don't think anything's going to surprise me at this point, no matter what we run into. Never say that.
Hey, what's all this stuff? Oh! What are desks doing down here? Oh my, this is a report written by the esteemed Professor Sada.
Okay, yep, she knew all about this.
A massive cavern exists beneath Area Zero, and there slumbers Terrapagos, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Its body has become crystal, protecting it from hostile outsiders. It appears that rousing it will take some time. In this cavern, I've witnessed the terrestrial phenomenon occurring in a way I've never seen above ground. Terrestrialization that appears to hold the power of every known type. I have dubbed this Terra type the Stellar type for now. Could Terrapagos' influence be at play? Terrapagos is the hidden treasure of Area Zero, and it's slumbering in the form of a crystal. And what is this about a stellar Terra type?
Could have a genuine new typing. That's interesting, even if it is just in Terra type.
Brilliant. Absolutely marvelous. To think there was so much that Heath didn't write about. These documents are a veritable treasure trove, and we've only just begun our expedition.
I don't know how she can get so excited in a bizarre place like this. The legendary Pokémon Terrapagos. That's the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Come on, let's hurry up and go further in.
I still haven't gotten my fill of these documents, but okay, let's go.
She wants to go just as bad as they do. I mean, I think she wants to go way worse than they do, but...
It would be best to discover the truth with our own eyes, after all.
It's like, I'll wait till the children want to go, then I'll make it think it was their idea.
Let's keep moving. Stay on guard, everyone.
Now, I get they wanted to leave Arvin out of it, but as far as the story point goes, it really makes very little sense they wouldn't have at least questioned Arvin a little bit. Like, there's a decent possibility he heard about this place already. Like, oh yeah, we went into this, like, elevator, you'll never believe where it went. Like, oh yeah, my mom talked about that elevator all the time. The worst scenario were to be if someone said, let's ask Arvin, and then someone came up with a dumb excuse for why they couldn't do it. So, if you're gonna leave him out, better to just not mention him at all.
What is this? It's like a crystal trying to be a flower. It's completely blocked up the path.
Oh gosh, wrong voice. I'm sorry again.
It's like a crystal trying to be a flower. It's completely blocked off the path. Yeah, we're not getting any further with this in the way. Hey, what about Whatchamadon? That Pokemon you ride on? Could it smash through?
Sure, it loves smashing things. Offer it a sandwich.
Hold on, please, hold on. This is quite likely a manifestation of pure terrestrial energy. We have no idea what might happen if we try to destroy it with brute force.
Okay, so what do we do then? Glee, glee, glee. I have no idea how that thing would sound.
There are Pokemon all the way down here? What's going on with this one? It seems to be charged with a kind of strange energy. Hey, get back! You know you're no good in a battle, Ms. Briar. Kiki, no. Juliana, you should handle this.
When she says no to Kiki battling, I feel kind of bad for him again. But she really doesn't have the confidence in him. Okay, so this is the new... Yeah. Oh, cool looking.
What on earth is that energy? It couldn't be.
Well, I'm just curious what happens. I don't think it'll have any of a different effect on my Pokemon yet, but... My Terra Orb was so, like, auto-recharge down here, right? I'll stick it out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just knock it out. At least I'm assuming there's not anything particularly special about that one, that it's Terapagos that causes that effect.
Good work, Juliana.
Whoa.
Whoa, it disappeared. Did knocking out that sparkling Pokemon make the crystal flower disappear? It's just like in that report we found earlier. What we just witnessed was a Pokemon wielding the powers of each and every type. It must mean it must have had the stellar Terra type.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have knocked it out.
So what's that mean? Wait, was that supposed to be the so-called hidden treasure we're looking for? I can't say for certain, but no, I don't think so. The professor's note said the hidden treasure of Area Zero is slumbering in crystal form. The Glamora you just fought off doesn't fully fit that description, so I don't think it's the Pokemon the professor called Terapagos. Well, there's only one way to know if it was the hidden treasure or not, is to keep going. Come on.
I'm trying very, very hard not to get lost. Use the items as a guide here. Ah, Carbink. I really hope we get Deontay in the game soon. Like, it is absolutely insane how long it's been since Deontay was officially available. I think the last time it was officially available was 2015. No, I think even farther back than that. It was pretty soon after Oras came out. Well, I guess it's been officially available in Pokemon Go, so it's that Pokemon Go finally broke it, but in the mainline games, it's been an absolutely ridiculously long amount of time, which I kind of think is a real shame. It's like if you're a little kid who really likes Deontay, it's your favorite Pokemon. It's like, well, too bad, kid. It's going to be like 10 whole years before you can actually have a legal one. You should have been born earlier. Alright, see what we got here. If that sparkling Pokemon wasn't so far away, I'd make quick work of him. I think his sister shattered his confidence there a little bit. Bet the path will open if we can defeat the sparkling Pokemon up there. What are you waiting for? Hop on your Whatchamadon and get over that cliff. Yeah. Okay, I see it. I'm assuming I can't catch this one either. Ugh. Oh, nice. Koraidon's like, I don't do weird angles. It's like stuck here. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Noivern. Yep, still no option to catch it. Carmine's little clap. Good job, Juliana! The crystal thing is gone now! I'll try my best. That Pokemon's called Koraidon, right? Boy, it can really jump. We're on a roll. Let's keep on moving. It's interesting how Carmine really steps into the leadership role here. Like, Kieran's still feeling pretty low, and Briar clearly is just focused on what she wants to do, so Carmine's the one who's got to round everyone up. Okay, where's a... So you may have to go beat something. Watch your footing. If you slip and fall into the abyss, we won't be able to help you. My phone will help me.
Oh, another one? These lousy rocks think they can stop me. They got another thing coming. Now, where's the sparkly critter? Man, this place has even more twists and turns than Oni Mountain. If it weren't for them leaving random things on the ground, I would definitely be in trouble here. Is it Sandy Shocks? Oh. I legit don't have Sandy Shocks yet, and I know I'm not going to be able to catch it. It makes me sad. I can't see why they definitely need you to finish the main story before you can do the DLC, though. Which is nice. I would much rather have that as an extra requirement and get a fuller story out of it than to have its own separate thing so that you can start the DLC at any time. Especially since the vast majority of the players who pick up the DLC probably have finished the story or are very close to it. So interesting that it's not like it's one particular type. I guess it has an added effect on the type that's already there. I know that's all game mechanic, not really story stuff, but I am curious how they integrated it. Can I catch you, please? I'll give you a Pokédoll. I hope all these ones we're finding we can come back and find again afterwards. There it goes. Thank you for pointing that that's the way I'm supposed to go next. Please say I'm actually pointing that direction. Hey, Juliana! The path opened up! I have a feeling she's the type of character who, when she wants to be heard, she will make herself heard. I gotta say it's feeling a little plot coupon-y, kind of just going from one thing to another. And we are seeing some slow progress with Kieran, though, which is nice, but I'm really hoping that there isn't some, like, other version of Professor Sada, because they definitely... It felt like they closed the book on that before. No pun intended. So I would really hate to see them retcon it like that. Sorry we have you doing all the work. We really appreciate it, Juliana. Now then, it appears the terrestrial energy around us is growing more dense the farther down we go. Come, we've got no time to lose. I just want the thing. You gotta wonder how everyone else is like doing crossing all this stuff. Which is probably why they didn't put the models in here. Which is a shame. So I did... The dialogue itself, when you first come down here with the trio, the dialogue itself I really enjoyed. That was some of my favorite dialogue in the game. But the way it was delivered with it coming out at a specific speed, which was quite frankly pretty fast. I did try to do a read aloud with that, and I literally couldn't. It was too fast. It was barely fast enough just to read to myself, let alone aloud.
And given the fact that you're also trying to focus on not running into stuff at the same time, like, it was good dialogue. It was just really not integrated into the game well. The terrestrial energy here is positively overflowing. This Briar can be so reckless sometimes. I feel like I always have to keep an eye on her. That's saying something. You handle looking around in the water. I don't want to get my clothes wet. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's a giant tree. We did see that in the previews. I need something to talk about besides plot coupons. Oh, yeah, Penny's family fan theory. So, when you're in Area Zero and Penny is complaining about her dad, the person she's describing sounds very, very close to Peony. Especially with the, my dad is unbelievably annoying and he's super clingy and he always keeps giving me these weird nicknames. And Peony does exactly that with Peonia, calling her Nia and stuff like that. And she's just like, stay away from me. You're smothering me, Dad. She was still kind of a jerk to him, but I could see where she was coming from a little bit. Like, you know, she's a teenager now. You gotta give her space when she asks for it. But yeah, so not only does Peony sound pretty close to the guy that Penny is... Not only is Peony pretty close to the guy that Penny is describing, you also have the fact that if Peonia is in fact her sister, Peonia really has a lot of Pikachu-themed accessories, and then Penny has the Eevee-themed accessories, so they do seem like they go together. And in several different languages, their names are all based on each other's. Okay, Kiki, your turn to call over Juliana. Maybe she'd rather have you do it. Quit your babbling and just do it! So when I yell at you, it's fine. I do it in love. Hey, the path opened up. We can keep going. Interesting. There's technically a POV switch there. Well, I'll give him a pass on that. It was a sweet moment, but... Alright, see what happens. Drayton's gotta show up, right? Well, Kiki, isn't there something you wanted to say to Juliana? No, not really. Just feels like we're relying on her a bit too much, is all. We should keep going. Yeah, it feels like when Carmine called Juliana over instead of him, that hit pretty hard. He's so stubborn. You two are simply dazzling as always. Just so you know, we were also fending off wild Pokemon while you were away. So, me and my team are just about spent. Okay, if you are going to do a POV switch, then you might as well have shown them battling the Pokemon too, because that little bit they showed, none of that was happening. Sinatcha is all I've got left. So, if something happens, you'd better save me. Interesting that they did not say that Kieran's Pokemon are spent, so... If they're aiming for a redemption moment, That's probably going to be the key to it right there. My Terra Orb. I think it's reacting to something. Oh, you're right. Mine is too. I'm picking up a truly astounding level of terrestrial energy. With what? Her psychic powers? It seems to be coming from in there. Are we finally at the finish line? The hidden treasure. Hey, where do you think you're going? Oh, I can't wait another second. The truth behind the Scarlet book is so close now. Wait, not you too! Those two sometimes, I swear. Alright, probably last save point before the finale here, so let's see. They really do seem very off and on with how they're treating Kieran's view on things. Again, he doesn't want to make up with Juliana yet. That makes total sense, and I wouldn't expect him to. And I think it's kind of revealing a flaw in Carmine to want everything to be all better again quickly, that she's trying to force it with him, than Juliana making up. But he shifted off the obsession thing with Ogerpon kind of quickly. Excuse me. Or he shifted out of being in that kind of crazed state. He's sort of obsessive, but more in like a enthusiast way, like kind of more like Morty or Eugene. I have to see this thing. And they're in here ahead of her. Whoa. Darkness. It's interesting we left the tree behind, though. Guessing gotta come back to that later. You don't just leave a giant crystal tree sitting there. What is this place? The vibes here are on a totally different level. This actually visually looks a lot like the Void. The hidden treasure. Where is it? There, Kieran. Up ahead. There's something among the pillars. It's Liko's pendant. The stones? The hidden treasure? Give me a moment. I need to check something. If I can get the hidden treasure of Area Zero, I could finally beat Juliana. Kiki, you're still going on that about that nonsense? Shut it, sis! Juliana has everything I've ever wanted. She's got strong Pokémon. She can go anywhere she wants. She can be friends with anyone. I loved Ogerpon since forever ago, but even Ogerpon chose her over me. But Kiki, you did your best too. Even you, sis! Oh yeah, that's a good bit of writing right there. Like, having that one part where she calls Juliana out, it didn't mean anything to her, but it obviously meant everything to him. That was good. He's also referring to back before. It was a nice little callback. You were being all nasty towards her at first, then boom, you were like best friends in no time. I've got nothing. I worked so hard, and for what? I still lost in the end. This is all I have left now. Found it. This crystal is definitely what we're looking for. Go on, Kieran. Pull with everything you've got. Show us the hidden treasure of Area Zero. So you've kind of got this contrast here between Briar egging him on and Carmine calling him off. A very nice sort of visualization of the two paths he has to choose from.
There's no doubting it. This crystal must be Terapagos.
Cutie. It's tired. Oh no. No, don't come to Juliana. No! You're mine! And we know where he got the Master Ball from, so that was a nice ping as well. Now this is very interesting because, and this is a problem they ran into in Black and White, because how many times have you, as the main character, thrown a Master Ball at a Pokemon you really, really wanted? That was Terapagos? You caught it, right? Like, if they're going to try to say that Kieran was somehow in the wrong here for going after it with the Master Ball, I don't know if they're just going to try to ignore all the times that the player character has done it themselves. Finally.
Oh, very well done, Kieran. The fact that you brought along a Master Ball tells me you were well prepared for this. Now I can study Terapagos whenever I want, but there's no time like the present. Think you could give us a little demonstration of Terapagos' power right now?
Well, you heard her, Juliana. I'm also itching to see what Terapagos can do. Get ready so we can start. Now, I'll probably talk about this more once we get to the ending, but I've been comparing Kieran to Volo this whole time, but right now he actually reminds me the most of Guzma, who is a very sympathetic character, but Guzma pretty much has the same thing, and really all of Team Skull is either you get... I hope you've braced yourself. This time, I'll definitely beat you, Juliana. Either the Tapus like you and you get to go on your island quest, or they don't like you and you don't. And they clearly don't like Team Skull and they don't like Guzma, and he gets pretty bitter about that, and it's understandable. Go, Terapagos! Show Juliana what you're made of! And that's what really makes a good character to me, is they make bad decisions, and it doesn't justify what they do. It doesn't make what they do okay, but... So this is the Hidden Treasure's true form. With this, I can win for sure. Grassflies here. But yeah. They make decisions that you could see yourself making, or at least you can understand them making, given the situation at hand. The opposing Terapagos made its shell gleam, and... Is it reflecting it? Ah, no. It's not very effective. Okay. So no matter what I do, it's not very effective, I'm guessing. It's like if I try a different move. Oh no, okay. It's super effective. Huh. It has a weakness? But I thought this was the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Also interesting how he's wielding a Master Ball, and so did AI Sada. The Master Ball seems to be a little indicative of a very harsh character. How can you get critical hits, even at a time like this? What are you, the hero of this story? He said that earlier. You do gotta be careful with dialogue like that, because it can be a little too much if you use it at the wrong times. Why? I thought if I just had Terapagos, I had the hidden treasure of Area Zero, it would make me stronger. I could
thought it would let me beat Juliana. Kiki, that's enough. It's time to stop this. No, something's not right. Its terrestrial energy output is far too low. Not to mention the fact that it looks different from the illustration in the Scarlet book. So, Terapagos isn't the hidden treasure of Area Zero? No, I'm sure it is. We must be missing something. A way to transform it into the treasure. Of course. Terapagos is made of terrestrial energy. Kieran, you must terrestrialize Terapagos this instant. If my hunch is correct, Terapagos will resonate with the energy from your Terra Orb, and the hidden treasure will finally reveal its true brilliance. Got it.
You can see he's sort of desperate now.
I knew it! The Scarlet book was right! Terapagos in its fully awakened form! This is the hidden treasure of Area Zero! Uh-oh. Things are getting out of hand, Kiki. You should return Terapagos to its ball. Okay. Come back, Terapagos.
Oh, it busted it.
Huh? He won't go back inside. Why?
I guess the fact that he broke it means you're gonna be able to catch it. I was kind of hoping he would give it to her.
Its energy output is going haywire. We're all in serious danger if this is out of control. I'm sorry, kids, but please, you need to stop Terapagos. Come on, Kiki, we need to do something too. We've got to get Terapagos under control. No, this wasn't supposed to happen. This is all my fault.
Pokemon drug. Oh, it healed me. Nice. Your Terra Orb needs to terrestrial. Lacks the charge. Okay, so it's being treated like a. I guess we could. Here, let's get some grassy terrain going to heal us. You heal me, I heal you. Now, I do have to wonder if he was also egged on by Briar outside of this. Of course, this is the first time that he seemed to have heard about it. Yeah, so it doesn't look like they're villainizing Kieran too much for pulling the Master Ball out, but I'll finish my thoughts on that in a sec here. That did not do much.
It's using a barrier to reduce damage. In that case, terrestrializing your Pokemon may help.
But yeah, that's one of the things that's interesting with Black and White is when Anne's like, oh, so you just use this Pokédex you just use this as a for the sake of this Pokédex, you just go around capturing Pokemon that you don't even want or care for. And, you know, the guy has a point. But mostly, in the end, they kind of ignore it, which it seems like mostly what they're doing here, too. Right now, it's definitely hurting us more than we're hurting it. Matcha gotcha.
Now's your chance. Use terrestrialized Pokemon to strike back. I'm not really listening to anything you say right now, considering most of this mess is your fault. Oh, poor Kieran. He's just sort of in shock at this point. There we go. Oh! They pulled it out. What? It absorbed terrestrial energy? You're the one who studied it. Just upset at first, but then just sort of excited that it worked. That it can do that. Oh. Oh no, my Sinat just knocked out. This isn't good, it's just too strong. Okay, so that's not great. Use the power of the terrestrial phenomenon to change its type. It put up another barrier of such strength? Did it use the terrestrial energy? You need to get in there and battle, Kiki. Juliana's doing all the work. It's no good. I'm useless. Critical hit. Grass disappeared, probably just in time. Ow, critical hit right back. I do like the fact that they're not giving Kieran a quick turnaround here. Now, Juliana, terrestrialize your Pokemon so it shines once more. Well. See what it does. There we go. Terrapago succumbed to Arceus' judgment. Arceus is like, are you serious? It absorbed terrestrial energy yet again. Surely it can't keep doing that over and over, though. Kiki, Juliana's in trouble. You need to help her. But I can't. I can't help anyone. Come on, Kieran. Took an evasiveness down, nice. Change its type. Please don't change it to Ghost, because I can only use normal moves right now. Okay, I'll help out too. Honestly, better late than never, I guess. The two of you need to clean this whole mess up. The poor guy felt like he couldn't do anything.
can see where he got that feeling from. Oh, nice. I was hoping I could heal him too, but don't think it'll let me. But Ogrepon, I could do like a follow me kind of a thing. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I'm pretty convinced at this point that there was nothing supernatural going on with Kieran. Just a very rough start to his character arc. I think it concluded pretty well. I'll probably have a whole bunch of thoughts afterwards. Maybe do a third video or something to collect my thoughts on it. But I think there's a good character arc there. It was just very rough, hard to believe start. It looks like he can't absorb any more energy or put up another barrier. Time to attack. Time to end this, you two. You have my permission to go all out. A very, like, big sister thing to say. You have my permission to do this. I'm thinking I might catch this thing in the Master Ball. Like, go in there and stay in there, dang it. There's an option to catch it. Maybe it'll go inside a ball now. The option is don't catch. I know I can count on you, Juliana. You got this! Yeah, let's do it. Master Ball it is. And stay there.
Is it over? Is everyone okay?
We're fine, don't worry.
Oh, thank goodness, what a relief. I let my obsession lead all of you into a very dangerous situation. It is simply inexcusable. I'm so sorry, everyone.
I do like that she recognizes that. You should be. And I'm glad Carmine doesn't let her off the hook too easy. You're completely fixated on this terrestrial stuff. You've got to keep your obsessiveness in check.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
I messed up too. I looked up to Juliana for so long. I wanted to be like her so badly. I didn't know what else to do. But I guess I just don't have it in me to be like her after all. Finally I can let it go. Don't sell yourself short. But I just He's crying. I'm not gonna try and do the crying. It'll just sound really awkward. But yeah.
I swear, I've got such a silly younger brother. You finally let it go.
Oh, she's crying too. Oh. Between those two and Aerie.
Oh, you two must have been so scared. But you all shone brilliantly just now. You were truly dazzling. And in the end, our Juliana even managed to catch Terapagos. So, I think we can consider our little expedition into Area Zero good and finished. Time to head back to Blueberry Academy.
Oh, with all of them sniffling all the way. So Drayton really wasn't planning anything. He was just trying to get Kieran to have a turnaround. Do not know how I feel about that.
Finally home. I need to get in touch with Gita. No, scratch that. Hey, Juliana. Look, I know I caused a lot of trouble for the League Club and everyone. I wanted to give everyone a proper apology, including you, Juliana. So, I'm sorry. And, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I want to make things right. So do you think we could start over from zero and be friends again?
I am currently tearing up right now.
Hey, we're gonna leave you two behind if you don't hurry up.
And there we go. That really is the end. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll definitely have some collect some thoughts here. Sorry. Yeah, that was good. I cried at the ending to the original game too. I am a crier. So it ended really solid. Who hasn't screwed up at some point and wants to just start over again like it didn't happen. Yeah, I'll have more thoughts on this in another video, but thanks for following this through, and yeah, if you're interested, check out my other videos, and as one electrified streamer likes to put it, bye the byesies!